Hello, this is Lauren, and we're live at the Reigen this evening. It's the Senegambia flags flow high, and this evening with us we have Momar Gaye and Rebellion. How are you guys feeling this evening?
We're doing great, and we quite happy and glad to be here. It's a nice gathering being set up by the families around here in Vienna. And yeah, and we're happy to be here. It's nice.
And how are you feeling this evening, Momar Gaye?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm really enjoy to come here again, the second time, and Fafro High is the family. It's a good thing.
A big Senegambia gathering. Rebellion, you're a guest DJ a guest artist this evening. But besides that, how are you feeling the vibe of all the artists being under one roof, performing? It's Senegal and Gambia, and what do you think of the whole of the whole event?
Yeah, the whole event is pretty nice. It's like a reunion actually. As us being artists, scattered, abroad here, in the pursuit of our dreams and things. So having this occasion, like, sort of reunion, I would say, because I haven't seen, some of them for quite some time, and so it's really, I wasn't actually on the lineup, but this being the third anniversary, so I decided to, take my time to come and see the brothers, see the artists, and join in the gathering. Hence, it's our event, Senegambia, flag flew high. So I couldn't afford to miss this one. So yeah, definitely, yeah.
In terms of your inspiration behind your musical career, what was it that actually inspired you to follow in this line of music?
Well, the fact that music, especially itself, as reggae music, has it been the means, as a means of communication and transmitting certain things that you would like others to know, and and also try to improvise ways to, relate ourselves towards each other, building bridges, despite the fact that there might be some different type of imagery that might cause misunderstanding or whatsoever. Despite all this, music being the fact that as it is, a means of reaching out the people, and so due to that fact, I just put great consideration towards that, which is just to play my part as as belonging to the same family, residing on this planet, doing my role as a good individual, being, beneficial to others, try to, playing a part in other people's life, as music, you know how it goes with the music. So it's like, yeah, it's, yeah, good purpose, Yes,
And at what age did you actually, pick up that this is the path that you wanted to follow in?
Well, yeah, I went through peer pressure, friends, and the type of environment and the people I've been around with. I would say, yeah, around 18, 17 years old. I used to be into the vibes reggae, as a reggae lover and things. A big fan. I would be kind of current into the thing, and a new thing, I would be like, yo, brand new tune or brand new album from Buju or whatever. Yo, listen to that tune. And then I ended up get caught with the thing, and and began to become an artist on my own. Start composing my first song, and the brothers, oh, yo, you can do it, just So ended up in the studio recording it, and it was like, yeah. So at the end, I figured it out that it wasn't just a coincidence. It's something which is meant to be. So therefore, I should find my purpose in this and play my role, as I should, So yeah, definitely.
Well, it seems to have paid off in the long run.
So it's like, we keep running, keep, fulfilling the thing, keep doing our part, as we should, as long as we're still around, and life goes on, the music is there, everything just have to be transmissible to others, The good thing about life itself, despite the storms and everything, So You know what I mean? Yes.
And could you tell us exactly which part of Africa you're from? Are you from the Senegal side or Gambia?
Good question, actually, because historically, if one would see the historical pretext even between Senegal and Gambia, how it is so interconnected and so close in regard to the dialects and the tribes and everything. You can see that almost every Gambian must have a relative in Senegal.
Yeah.
And every, like, it's like Senegalese, most obviously they will have relatives in Gambia.
Yeah.
Because at the end it's the same dialect. If it's Wolof, it's the same Wolof. If it's Mandinka, Jola, Njago, Sere, all this, like this, all the same. The only difference is just the influence, the colonial influences. You understand? You got Senegal by the French, Gambia by the British, English. So, what I mean? So we got this. What we found it funny actually. We ourselves when we are sitting, you Senegalese, you look at your Wolof. I say you guys, you are English. So so yeah, so yeah, but so I would say both.
Yeah.
So I would say both.
Senegambianese.
Senegambian, yes, you hear that? Senegambian, we say, yeah. You see, nahdu bro? Degala, non la kay. Wow. Yeah, dega.
What part of Senegambia would you say is your favorite part of that? The two countries combined, Senegambia.
Well, let me just take the one thing. I'm a greedy guy when it comes to food. So, but for the niceness of it, I would say, well, I know if hence is where I'm from, I will obviously admire and with joy, I will be, exploring, any part and find out as being home. So for me, Senegal, Gambia, whether it's in Basse, Banjul, Fatoto, or Kaolack, Casamas, or Ziguinchor, or Dakar, for me it's like an endless way of exploring, the world which I'm belonging to and I'm pertaining from, and it's really it's an endless discovery, It's really like, wow, yeah. Because I've been to Senegal, I've been to many places as well in Senegal, in Dakar, I've got very close relative in Senegal, and it's nice because well, even despite the fact that, history and all these things and, the conquest of, colonialism and all these things, despite all that, you can see, that, people might differ just by the way or the place where they are located. Just location also has an impact and influence on the way of how the people interdialogue and how even the social infrastructure might even change due to the location. Location have always an impact. Yeah, you see. So even that is something that even is admirable to explore. Seeing that they are speaking the same language, but there is some different thing, and it's always like it's like in Africa, so
Well, it seems to be that there's a lot of diversity within one nation. Yeah.
You see, and despite the diversity, you see how people are sharing common ground and how it is really, it's in order, it's like there is a certain codes of conduct that despite the fact that, tribes and things might be a little bit different and things, there will be always a certain code of way of living life that will keep them together. That's why I used to say that, like me being an artist and thing, trying to express my kind of cultural identity and thing through the reggae music, because I'm not singing in Mandinka Wolof, but I'm using reggae music, which is I'm trying to express the idea of that makes my culture beautiful, the concept, the idea behind why they dress like this, why they live like that, why they think like this, the idea behind it. That's what I'm trying to convey onto the people, by using the common language, English, and the beautiful music, which is reggae music, fit for this kind of purpose. So, and yeah,
I think you and I could go through this the whole day. I think I would have a lesson learned or two. And what is your favorite dish?
Ooh, favorite dish. I've got a whole list of. It's one of my weekend thing. Food. I tell you, yes, weakness exactly. That is my weakness. The boys, they can tell you a lot about it. Tell you, Rebel, yo, easy, wait. If I'm hungry, I'm like, we gotta eat, guys. No time. Stop. Food time. And but yeah. Well, favorite dish. I mean, okay. I really have to corner one. Let me say we call it plazas. It's like with manioc. How do we call manioc? Is manioc? Manioc leaves with palm oil and stuff like that, with groundnuts, grind. Oof. Yeah, I would say yes. It's like, oh, yeah, you should try that. You should,
I think it's something I'll explore.
Yeah, they can really, yes, really tell them plazas. They will say, okay, all right. They will be okay, all right. Let's deal with it. It's a heavy thing, nice food. I really enjoy it. Yeah.
And what would you say would be a day of heaven to you, where you're not bound up by music and you're free to do whatever it is you're able to do that is not musically related? What is it that you'd be doing?
I would say I call it this. I call it the source. What keeps me standing. As an individual, as a person, as an artist as well. That's one of the things which has the most impact on everything I might be engaged with in my life. Like the thing that influenced me the most, is like my faith. Yeah. Or they would say they would call it, they would term it maybe like as a religious someone. Yeah. You understand? I believe in faith, God, and I would in regard to that, the search of knowledge, research, and spending time, going over, stuff, and nourishing your you understand, and spiritual respites, and with the family, especially, and oof. We're really gonna get into some long talk, some long, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yes, it really, when it's not the music, wow, it's what is one of the most, the ultimate, I would say, what is absolute, the enrichment of oneself in terms of spirituality, and even psychologically, even intellectually, even, spiritual respites, following my conjunctions and, of my faith, you understand, which I take it quite seriously, because that's what I made as my integrity, actually. That's, and if someone would ask me why I live so, why I think so, I would say because of that.
Yeah. You have a firm ground to stand on.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that is very important. I mean, looking at it from that perspective, I would go to the question: what would your message of inspiration to the youth be? Since I think and feel that you'd encourage, or you yourself acknowledge that everything starts from within. Since you empower yourself with so much knowledge, and with your spiritual being, what would you say to the youth out there?
Yeah, I would say to be passionate to learn, to be eager to know, to find out and figure out things, as a existential question normally, why I am here, how and where will I be later after this, because we know there's no condition is permanent, and secondly, to find one purpose, to figure out what you've been given with, what type of endowment potential you got. Once that has been figured out, then try to be passionate towards it, embrace it, and secondly, most importantly, to find your purpose. How and why should I deal with this? If it's music, well, find your purpose. It's nice, you love it, you're passionate towards it, that's nice. Secondly, most importantly, find your purpose behind it. What are your intentions, your initiatives? Is it just the fame, or, what I'm saying? Or is it just to become beneficial towards others in many ways? Healing wounds, or, what I'm saying, So
It's all about persevering and reaching the goal at the end of the day.
goal of positiveness, constructivity, not destructive.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Very.
you know, this is actually that's what defines the difference. Actually, if it is, constructive or destructive, simple.
Yeah.
Simple. Yes.
And what are your up and coming projects?
Ooh, whole lot project as long as life is concerned. As right now, I'm here with the artists. It's like a big time family reunion, as I've been saying, but it's more like lots of work gotta be done, have to be done.
Yeah.
Right now on, it's like the future is bright. As from now, everything's been made possible. Everybody made their way, came through. We all here for the thing. So therefore, we need to take advantage of that occasion.
Yeah.
Let's find out what we can do for our people, those home and those here abroad. Because it's the music that we have for them. So therefore, let us try to unleash what could be most convenient for them instead in this struggle. Because there is a struggle going on. Cannot just be, the fun, pleasure, and all these things as if, nothing is on. It's, that kind of, pretense, I would say, we can have some fun, but well, there's quite a lot of problems that need to be solved.
Yeah.
We need to do something about that. Try to create an approach towards the people to make them know about what's going on and what to do towards that. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. So we are enjoying right now and everything, but when it comes to work, everybody is busy with what kind of food of thought I'm gonna issue onto the youth them. Because it's like we see it, our perspective, our perception towards this is just like that even. You would think of them. Because they kind of look up to us.
Yeah.
You understand? And this is like that, so it's nice. It's a prayer being answered, actually.
Yeah.
So we give thanks, Yeah. Yeah.
And Momar Gaye, another question for you. What is it that we'll be expecting from you in future?
In the future, in the time I have many show, many show in many cities in Europe, and at the end of the year I out my new album. Yeah,
So
with many things. Yeah, many things, many good things are going. Many featuring, many combination, and another experience of life. Yeah.
So we'll also be seeing you at a next big show at the Overjam Reggae Festival. And we're definitely looking forward to that. Well, we from African Life would like to say thank you to both of you for affording us this opportunity. Yes. And all the best in your careers. And
Straight across, this is Rebellion the Recolor. Momar Gaye coming on to you. Flag floor high. Senegambia, we say 2014. Give thanks for the strength, people. Boom. Big up Vienna.
Yeah, really happy to come here again with my brother and all the crew, and big up, enjoy the show. Boom.
that was Momar Gaye and Rebellion, and we're African Life. Peace out.